What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today is July 31st, 2026. And if this is your first time watching, I'd like to welcome you. You're watching a full session video of Betrayed. Didn't start the session off well. I found myself in the red. I actually waited to trade, but this little price action right here, I should have stayed out of it. Just wasn't good price action, wasn't good chop. And I can explain. I think I know why I may have done that. So today is day 5 of my Apex 50K funded account. From after requesting a payout, on the 50K intraday trailing, you need to have 5 $200 profit days, and then you can request a payout. Of course, you also need to have a balance of 52,600 above that. And then there's a 50% consistency rule that you have to meet as well. Your largest winning day can't be more than 50% of your total net profit. So for me, with a 50K account, that number is about 1,500. And so, as I mentioned, this is I have 4 green days. On Wednesday, I would have had a phenomenal day. I was up $1,000, and man, I got greedy, and one thing led to another, and next thing you know, I was down $2,000 and DLL on the day. Um, I felt gutted that day, right? Like I felt really stupid because one thing is if you're trading and you just start trading poorly, right, and you're taking bad trades and you're just not reading the market right. Cool, that happens, but to methodically read the market correctly, right? And if you've watched my videos for any length of time, I'm not like your average, I guess you can say, YouTube social media trader, right? Most people buy contracts and they hold forever. They start playing on their phone. They'll get up and go get water. They'll open up a horoscope. Like I'm not like that. I'm not made like that. I don't know how these people have that kind of Zen patience. I wish I did, right? But my style is I'm in and I'm out. The trade has to get validated very quickly because I'm looking for micro shifts in momentum, right? Obviously with controlled risk, as you see right there, but the idea behind it is um, if the trade doesn't work out right away, I'm out. There's no reason for me to stay in it. That's just my style, right? But yeah, Wednesday was a terrible day. I don't know. I was letting things kind of methodically play out, and I got up to just a little bit over 1,000. It was like $1,004, right? And then I saw an opportunity, and like I mentioned, one thing led to another. Then I finally looked up from the chaos, and I'm like, oh man, I'm only up 500. Then I look again, oh man, I'm only up 3. Oh man, I'm only up 2. Oh, I'm down 1, and it was a mess. The moral of the story: greed will imprison us all. My problem is, and I'll be candid, I I'm a very humble guy, right? But I also have an ego. Like I guess you can call it like a passive aggressive ego. Because I have such a decent win rate, right? And most of my trading days, my win rate is always above 60%. Now I want you to stop and think about that for a second. I'm a scalper, true. Um, for the most part, I'm not gonna, I don't want to jinx myself or talk crazy, right? But for the most part, I can say I average about $400 a day. When you round everything out with the losing and the winning days and things like that. Um, Probably more, right? But I'm just conservatively, let's just say $400 a day is what I average. Man, I know I'm not switching everywhere. You saw that trade, right? I had 25 contracts and I completely messed that whole pop up, right? I was in sized up too large. It happens. But $400 a day is about consistently what I make. What I do want to start trying now is copy trading, adding an extra account, seeing how that goes. Simply because with this account right here, and again, this is just 150K account funded, intraday trading. I should be eligible to request my second payout at the close of the session, or not the close of the session, but at 5 p.m. Uh, Eastern Standard Time, it should update and I should be able to request a payout because this is my fifth day above 200. This is my fifth day with $200 profit or more. Um, I've met the consistency rule. The balance is above 52,600, and yeah, man. But in retrospect, if I just would have walked away at least with just $200 or $500, like the account right now would have a spectacular buffer. It'd be closer to like almost $58,000 in 2.5 weeks of trading, which I don't think is it's too shabby. But that's the goal. Is I want to copy trade another account. I'm actually also considering getting a third account, but that third account I want to trade it exclusively um, New York and Asia session, but it's not going to be like my regular style, which is quick scalps, right? With that one, I want to take more like one or two micros and do my directional trend trading. Because if you look at this chart collectively, I'm in and out like crazy, right? But look at the overall trend of this chart. Excuse me. There was no reason to get out of this trade whatsoever. Like, not even a little bit, right? There's a beautiful drop right here as well. I completely messed up on it, right? See, at this point, I'm already up a lot. That's why I'm not taking too many stabs at things. Again, I'm a scalper. I take what I'm given. And the good thing about Apex, right? Um, they don't have a micro scalping rule. A lot of the other firms do. It's usually about 5 seconds that you have to hold. I know with Lucid, it's 5 seconds that I have to hold a trade. Or if I don't, it's okay as long as the majority of my profits don't come from a trade that is less than 5 seconds, right? So, let's say if I had 30 contracts and all of a sudden I get a big rip down and I get out real quickly, like right here, uh, that would be a no-no. And again, I totally get it. Some people are like, dude, your style of trading is crazy, man. You're everywhere. But different strokes for different folks, man. I'll tell you this. I've been trading for a whole lot of years. And I say a whole lot of years. I know it's very incorrect to speak that way, but that's literally it. I've been trading for over 10 years. Futures, not so much. I'm pretty new to futures. I've only been doing futures since February. Um, it took me a bit to kind of figure out what instrument I wanted to focus on, right? I was doing MGC quite a bit, ended up liking the MNQ, then I was doing the MES, so on and so forth, but now I stick exclusively with the MNQ. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the majority of the trading session. Otherwise, it would have been a lot longer. Made a $1,544 on the day. That puts us up a little over $3,300 on the week. Gonna make another video with the payout. Thanks for watching. See you next time.